Let's talk about trains. Not the fancy high-speed kind. I'm talking about the workhorses you rarely see, short-line railroads. These smaller railroads are the backbone of our freight network. They connect rural America to the rest of the country, hauling goods like lumber, grain, and chemicals. But keeping these railroads running smoothly isn't easy. The tracks, bridges, and equipment require constant upkeep. That's where the 45G tax credit comes in. Created in 2004, the 45G tax credit is a lifeline for short-line railroads. It's a simple idea. For every dollar a railroad spends on track maintenance and upgrades, the government gives them a tax break. This encourages investment in infrastructure, which makes the entire system safer and more efficient. And believe me, these railroads need all the help they can get. Many of them are operating on shoestring budgets, struggling to maintain aging infrastructure. The 45G tax credit has been a game changer, allowing them to make much-needed improvements. But here's the catch. The 45G tax credit is in danger of becoming obsolete. The cost of everything, steel, concrete, you name it, has skyrocketed in recent years. The original tax credit, while well-intentioned, just doesn't cut it anymore. It needs an upgrade, a tune-up, a shot in the arm. Without it, our short-line railroads could be in big trouble. And that's bad news for all of us. The 45G tax credit isn't some pie-in-the-sky idea. It's a proven success story. Since its inception, it spurred billions of dollars in private investment in short-line railroads. This isn't about government handouts. It's about incentivizing private companies to invest in critical infrastructure, and it's working. Thanks to the 45G tax credit, short-line railroads have been able to make significant safety improvements. Derailments, a major concern in the industry, have plummeted by 50%. That's huge. It means fewer accidents, less damage, and most importantly, fewer lives at risk. And it's not just about safety. The 45G tax credit has also been a boon for the economy, creating jobs and supporting businesses across the country. But the benefits go beyond the railroads themselves. Short-line railroads are vital to countless industries, especially in rural areas. They transport agricultural products, manufactured goods and raw materials, connecting businesses to their customers and suppliers. When short-line railroads thrive, so do the communities they serve. It's a ripple effect that benefits everyone. The 45G tax credit has been a remarkable success, but it's facing a new set of challenges. The cost of everything has gone up, and the construction industry is no exception. Steel, lumber, concrete, you name it, it's more expensive than ever before. And that's putting a real strain on the budgets of short-line railroads. The current cap on the 45G tax credit simply doesn't reflect the current economic realities. It needs to be adjusted to keep pace with inflation and the rising cost of materials. Otherwise, the tax credit will become less and less effective, and short-line railroads will struggle to keep up with their maintenance needs. Imagine trying to fix your car with parts from 2004. It might work for a while, but eventually you're going to need an upgrade. That's the situation facing short-line railroads today. The 45G tax credit, while still beneficial, needs a tune-up. It needs to be modernized to ensure that it continues to incentivize investment in rail infrastructure for years to come. Section 4, modernizing for the future. So what needs to be done? The good news is there's already a plan in place. New legislation has been proposed that would modernize the 45G tax credit and ensure its continued effectiveness. This isn't about reinventing the wheel, it's about making sure the wheel keeps turning. The proposed legislation would increase the cap on the tax credit, indexing it to inflation so it keeps pace with the rising cost of materials. It would also expand eligibility for the credit, ensuring that all short-line railroads can benefit. These are common-sense changes that would make a real difference for the industry. This isn't a partisan issue. It's about supporting a vital industry that employs hundreds of thousands of Americans and keeps our economy moving. It's about investing in infrastructure that benefits everyone. Section 5. Securing a vital lifeline. The 45G tax credit has been a lifeline for short-line railroads, but it needs our help to survive. The proposed modernization legislation is crucial to ensuring that this vital program continues to support our economy and keep our communities connected. But getting legislation passed requires more than just good intentions. It requires action. This is where you come in. Contact your elected officials. Let them know that you support the 45G tax credit modernization. Tell them how important it is for our economy, for our communities, and for the future of our nation's infrastructure. This isn't about politics, it's about common sense. It's about supporting a program that works. It's about investing in America's future. Get involved. Make a difference. The future of our short-line railroads and the communities they serve depends on it.